This video that I posted almost 10 years ago has made me thousands of dollars on YouTube, and it still makes money to this day. And that's because it has a lot of views. YouTube pays you when you get views on a video. It also has something in the description called affiliate links. So when someone clicks on that link, they go to Amazon in this case, for example, and if they buy this camera that I'm showing off here from 10 years ago, I get a percentage of that sale. But what's even crazier is if they go to Amazon using my link, whatever they buy on Amazon, not the camera, whatever, they could buy diapers, and I still get a percentage of that for a certain period of time. And the reason for that is because I send them to Amazon. That's how affiliate commission works in most cases. And the third option, and probably the most lucrative of the three, is when brands reach out to you and offer a sponsorship deal. And typically, for example, in a sponsorship deal, you may show off a camera to your audience, and in exchange, you could get thousands of dollars for that video. Now, here's what you may not know. Every single YouTube channel that is successful, that is focused on the filmmaking niche, is doing this exact same business model, relying on those exact three revenue sources. And I'm not calling out any specific YouTube channel. Some of these do a really good job doing exactly this. And some of them I know do YouTube as a full-time job, right? So they rely on this business model. That's the nature of the beast. But in order for this model to work, in order for them to be able to sustain a lifestyle doing this model, they have to do three things really well, right? They have to make a video that is enticing enough for people to click on so they get the views because they rely on the AdSense that comes from YouTube and Google. So in order to do that, what better way than showing off the latest gear, the latest camera that came out, the latest lens that came out, the latest drone that came out. Then on top of that, the affiliate link makes up a big source of revenue for these channels. So what better way, again, to get people to think they need this piece of gear? They'll use their affiliate link and they'll go buy that piece of gear, right? Same way this video that I posted 10 years ago still makes money, right? And the third one, the sponsorship. Most YouTubers, especially the ones that do this full time, heavily rely on sponsorships because they typically have a team, right? So with sponsorships, again, what better way than keeping that sponsor happy so they keep coming back? And if it's a gear sponsor, if they're physically selling you something, well, you have to go buy that thing or the sponsor is not going to renew that deal with that YouTuber. Why would they? It's not giving them a good return on their investment. And again, because I was learning from that exact same business model from other YouTubers, I was doing the exact same thing. But I recently stopped. In the last 6 months, I transitioned my channel to do only one thing and one thing really well, to teach filmmakers how to make money as filmmakers, basically the business side of filmmaking, rather than try to pitch them gear, because I know gear is not going to make that big of a difference on the bottom line. And my whole point is to help filmmakers make more money so they could work on the projects that they want to work on. I know 1,000% that when you spend $1,000 on marketing, it typically will have a better return on investment for you than a $1,000 lens, especially if it's your third lens. And even though I do appreciate the new gear, the latest update, keeping us informed on the tech side of filmmaking, I think those channels still have a place to teach filmmakers how they found their success. Even if their success only came from YouTube, they could easily teach that. Now, there's a place for channels that do gear reviews and tutorials and things like that. All I'm asking of those channels is why not once in a while share a video showing filmmakers how to increase their revenue, how to basically make the filmmaking business work for them so they could work on the projects that they want to. It doesn't have to become the focus of every YouTube channel, obviously. But the fact that there's almost no channel that does that, and there's 10,000 channels that try to pitch you a new camera, doesn't really make all that sense to me. I feel like a lot of YouTubers are genuinely there to help filmmakers. This is not the only business model that works. Pitching filmmakers new gear is not the only business model that works. Yes, on my YouTube revenue, as I made that transition, I made less money, okay? Because yes, gear reviews do get more views. But I've also done other things to make money, and I make most of my money actually shooting video through my video production company. So this is mostly to help filmmakers. So if you diversify your revenue and figure out other ways besides just pitching new gear, and once in a while teach filmmakers how to make money, I think it's just gonna make the whole filmmaking community globally just much better off. And that is the only reason I wanted to make this video, to hopefully convince a few YouTubers that make videos covering the latest gear to once a while pause and make a video showing how they found success in the world of filmmaking.